Good afternoon, morning, evening. Well, life is afternoon here. Um, um, that gas is not off. I bet lock and well, make my gas no leak. So this is my first live this year, 2026. If you're just joining, you're welcome. I will be taking question and answer, and also I want to generally talk about certain things when it comes to sewing. So while you're at it, if you have a question you want to ask, then you can ask me. I will answer you. One of the things I want to talk about is knowing how to take your accurate measurement. It's very important. A lot of times, why I say it's important is this, especially if you're learning here on YouTube. Most of the time we're trying to make the video really short. So sometimes you don't really put in the full information that we need. Like for example, I want to make body basic body blogs. I will assume you already know how to um take measurement, right? So now I just go straight to the point, because if I'm trying to do body measurement first before I start the video, then the video and all that, it tends to be too long. And a lot of times, some persons, when your video is really long, they don't really click it. Even if it's detailed, they don't click it. They don't bother checking on the video, like watching to the end, which also actually in the end affects the overall view of that video, right? So it's important. Why I'm saying this, I'm saying this because I have somebody that I asked to come join me, that I'll be tutoring her, right? I promised to tutor her for free. So she already knows how to sew. She can sew, she can cut, she can sew. So I was like, okay, you always watch videos on YouTube. Hi, you always watch videos on YouTube. So how do you do it? She said, I just do whatever the person is doing. And it's dawned on me that I need to talk about it. So if you're new on YouTube or you're learning through YouTube, it's important when they give a video description saying, oh, check my description box for this, you will see a detailed tutorial about how to do so, because the creator is actually trying to make the video as short as possible, so that anyone that, because people have low short attention span. So when a video is actually very too long, you just see people, they just go away. You understand? So every creator actually wants their video to do well. That way they are making it short. Like I have some videos that I made part one, part two. I end up, most times I'm always discouraged, because putting the two out there, one is doing well, one is not. Meanwhile, they're supposed to do well together. You understand? So most of the time you just narrow it down to, okay, making it, you try as much as possible. A video of 16 minutes, 14 minutes, 20 will not give you details of something that you know that the creator, it will amaze you when you start creating. You find out that sometimes making video is exhausting, because you're going to take a long time. Something you can do in the short time of like an hour, you're doing it for 2 hours. Not only that, when you're done doing that, you're also going to edit. Editing takes full focus, you know. So that is it. So that's why it's important to know your body measurement. So if you're here, yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. Please kindly tap on your screen, share the live, so that more people will get to the live, and tap on the live so that the YouTube algorithm will push it. to more people that needs to see it. So it's important you take your learn body measurement and the outcome of your garment. Always the outcome of your garment, if you want your garment to come out well, it all depends on your measurement. It all depends on your measurement. There are some measurement, like especially if you want to do something like this now. This is a bustier. You can see the underbust and all that. If you want to do something like this, you need to learn how to take accurate measurement. Accurate measurement, very important. So if you don't know how to do these things, your garments may not all be all nice, right? If you want a perfect professional finishing on a garment, you need, the first thing you should learn to do is how to take measurement. Very, very, very important, how to take measurement. So when the lady told me, anything I see the creator do, I do, I'm like, seriously? I was shocked. I said, so do you know how to take shoulder to underbust? And I don't know what she needs. When the creator is doing it, if she's recreating, like she wants to cut the style, she just do what the person. I said, but it's wrong. Now you don't have the same measurement with the creator. That's why most times my videos, if I'm imputing measurement, I don't call my measurement because it's confusing for some persons. I always emphasize use your measurement, use your measurement, use your measurement, because we don't have same measurement. If, for example, my bust now is 39, I can do 39, I can do 40. 40 fits me perfectly, 39 fits me perfectly, depending on what I'm making for myself, right? So if I'm making a same bust, 9.007, and you assume, some persons, it's amazing that people just assume they are like you, and the key result of getting a good and perfect garment is actually your measurement. And in this life now, if you're here, I want to know if you're here, please, if you're live with me, kindly tap on the screen, and also leave a comment so that I know I'm not talking to myself. So leave a comment. If you're still here, leave a comment. And if you want me to show you how to do a body measurement today, how to take a proper body measurement today, I will do that for you. I will show you how to, even up to making trousers, your trouser crotch measurements and all that. All these things are very key and very important. Okay. Now, I've talked about the measurement aspect. You're welcome, big boy. You want to wash? There's no water. On the tap now. On the tap. And secondly, the blue sponge is for washing of plate. The orange sponge is for personal. Don't use it. So, okay. Yeah, thank you, big boy. So, do you want to learn how to take body measurements? If you want, I'll bring my mannequin here and I'll illustrate that for you. Okay. Another one is so you have question, big boy lungs lounge, right? I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Do you have any question? You have any question regarding sewing that you want me to answer? I will do that for you to the best of my knowledge, right? So also when it comes to garment making, there is a loose fit garment, close fit garment, and fitted garments. So when you're doing a close fit garment, those are the garments you see, they are not too huggy. They are not too huggy, but it marries your body. Like it's, I don't know the right word. I'm trying to look for the right word for it. It gives you this silhouette, not that crazy silhouette kind of, but it's just there. You could see your figures, but they are not that fitted kind of. So um most of the time when you're sewing a garment like that, you usually leave in room for allowance, like you add like 0.2 0.2 this way while sewing, so it will be there. It's not fitted, it's your figures can be there, but it's not that huggy. Why I'm saying this is this, body shape is different. Actually, most of the time, it's good to know how to design clothes that is fitted for a certain kind of body shape. Like I have a client that when I make clothes for her, when I make clothes, I like you to be seen in the clothes, like the whole of you to be seen in the clothes, right? So that's the sense of being a good, that I took your measurement. When I shape your clothes, it should give you your shape, whatever your shape is. But this actually is not always right, depending on the person kind of body, especially when the person is not actually all that comfortable with their body picture, right? So I realized when each time I make clothes for her, I was always feeling bad. I'm always like, you know, when she wants a trouser, she instructs. When the trouser comes out free, she will like, it's not, it's free, but it's not like, I'm like, you know. So I made a trouser for her recently. Um, I decided to make a straight pants for her. There is difference between um a straight pant, a pencil pant, and a full leg pant. There are different types of pant trousers. So like this I'm wearing, this is a straight pant. You can see this is a straight pant. But in this type of straight pant that I made, um, there is a way you do it. There is a little contouring here, which I used. Let me hold on, please. So I could achieve this point using this. When I place this on my pattern, it's going to give me this, just this little from here to here, right? Now, if I want to make a straight full pants that will not give me this, from here will all be free and all that, it will not give this little shape I have here. All I need to do is to take my ruler from my crotch extension. I'm going to make it straight to the down. That's another type of straight pants. A lot of persons don't know that there are various types of straight pants, right? This one will only give you this, your shape in here, because this is your actual thigh measurement and your crotch measurement. Then from here downward is going to be free, because the measurement you're using for your thigh measurement is same that you distributed on your knee and to the down of it. So from here it's going to be all straight. But here, because I did that contouring here will give me a little kind of silhouette kind of shape that is here. You understand? So this is also different. There are different. If you're making trousers, you don't have to ask questions. Like you ask the client, what kind of trouser do you want? And they will explain to you. Then if you want to make a triangle, like a circle flake kind of trouser, there is that. You can achieve that using the same method of slash and spread. You use method of slash and spread for skirts to have fullness like a circle. You can achieve that way, especially if you're trying to minimize fabric. You can achieve it by using your slash and spread. Then maybe if you want it to have a drape kind of, to give you this drape flow kind of, then you place your fabric on the grain line, like you make it like a triangle kind of, and place the pattern there. Then you cut, and it will give you that flow. So what brought me to this was I'm saying that body type is different. So you need to know, sometimes you need to know your client body type to know how to make clothes that suits their body type. For a person like that, my client, because now she's not that comfortable with her waistline downward, because she feels it make when you a cloth is too fitted for her, it makes her look like she's small. You understand? She feels like because she has a petite body that is not that full, very, so she wants something that will complement, that will make her look fuller, if you know what I mean. So for a person like that, dresses that will work perfectly for her are free dresses, like free dresses, upper body close fit, then the down body free, like flare, pleating skirt, pleating, um pleated dress, flare dress kind of, or A-line dress. A-line dress that will only flatter her upper body, and from the waistline downward it's just going to be free. So I now discovered that that's what works for her, and each time we make anything like that, she's just comfortable. When I made a straight pant for her that is not like very big, when she said she needed a very big this thing, I have a tutorial on this platform that I used to make a flare trouser. She was the one I made that flare trouser for, because her hip is really too small. So it didn't really like, it was nice, actually very nice, but for her as a person, sorry, please, I have to use my hand fan. Please, if you're still here, kindly type, type um on the page. Let me know I'm not talking to myself, because it feels like I'm talking to myself. And also engage by sharing the live and giving the video a thumbs up. That's the best thing you can do. And that brings me to the third topic I want to talk about. It's not like one comes on here to beg, you know but the truth is this: if one is putting in effort, creating content, I know that over time YouTube will start paying you. If you don't have passion for creating content, you will not create content. Especially, I chose, actually, when I started creating content, I chose YouTube to create content initially. I didn't even focus on my other platforms that I have, because YouTube gives me the privilege to make content. Even if I don't want to show my face, I will not show my face, and people will still get value for it. People will still They don't need to really see me before they would participate in my content. Okay, so that was why I chose to use YouTube to create content. But sometimes when you see people's video, engage on the videos. That's the only way you can help me, because it is when my videos get views that it will be pushed to more people. That means you're not just helping me, you're helping someone that needs that knowledge as well. This is not like an entertainment kind of a thing. It's tutorial, right? We're teaching, you're just exchanging knowledge. You just want to put your knowledge out there, whoever that it could be helpful for, it will be helpful for the person. Like I always say, there's no competition when it comes to teaching and all that. The truth is, there are some persons that you are the only one that can teach them in this life. You're the only one they can come close to, and they have understanding of what you're saying. We might this maybe I might be teaching a particular sewing tutorial that every other person has. Someone must have watched it twice or three times, and the person still may not understand. But the person watches mine, as shabbily as it might look, the person may understand me better than the other person. So the truth is, there are people that they are designed in this world. You're only designed, your world is designed only around them for them to understand you. It's just like that. Okay, so the best thing you can do when you're on live video like this, you tap, you share. That's how you engage the video, so that it will reach more people, and in that way you are encouraging the creator. You understand? So that's the way to support creators. Like for my page is not yet monetized, but I still put out video out there, because that was the reason I started making this content. Wasn't because I the money, if it comes, fine. You understand? If it comes, fine. A lot of time I've been discouraged, like I don't even want to, like I'll be like, then when I remember the reason I started it, that's why you have to have a purpose. When I remember the reason I started coming live, I will when I remember starting up, why I started up, sometimes I just like, okay, let me look for video to make. Let me look for what to make. I was like, okay, let me look for what to make for my viewers. You understand? But most of the time you get discouraged. You see somebody, you have views, no like, no comments. Some they just watch and just forget that, oh, I should just give this video a thumbs up like this. It takes nothing. So if you're a subscriber and you're just saying this, please, even if it's an old video, the truth is this: fashion is evolving, right? Fashion is evolving and all that. So I have actually decided to, like, I make what I want to make. I'm not making things based on trend, because most of the time, most of these things are on trend. You might need a fabric you don't have for it, and so on and so forth. Which will lead me to another discussion that I'm going to talk about here. Your final design, your fabric affects your final design, the look of your garments. Yes, there are some fabric you cannot use for a certain style. There are some fabric you may use it for a certain style, but the color also. Do you understand? For example, people feed their eyes first before they even think about what went on within what what is happening. For example, some persons are attracted to your style because of the color. They've not even taken time to know, oh, was this well stitched? Is this sitting nice or no? They just want the color first, comes like grabs their attention first. So most of the time, also in designing, in making clothes, you need a certain, like for example, I will still give this trouser as an example. If you see this trouser, because this color is actually one of my skin tone color, yellow always goes well, is always good on me. So because of this, if you're seeing one, two, you can see, I don't know if, let me take this a little bit further, so maybe you can see the drip on the trouser. I have the full video, you can check it. I have a full short video on it. You can see the drip. This drip, the glow and everything is based on this material. There are some materials that I may use with this now. It won't give me this look. It won't give this, because of the texture of the fabric. Immediately I got to the fabric shop, when I touched this fabric, I knew I was going to use it for this, right? Because I've already envisioned it. Okay, so I've already envisioned it, so I decided to do to do that. And if you're new here as well, the video of this top I'm wearing is on my channel. I have a lot of videos on how to make pant trousers on my channel, how to make pants, so you can check it out. I have a tutorial on how to make a straight pants, pencil pants trouser. I think that's one of the first videos I made when I started my channel. You will see that there's just how to draft the pattern. You follow that process, you make a lovely pant trousers. I'm telling you, you can take it to the bank and be back. Nothing will be missing in it. So now I want to start taking questions. If you're still here till now, I don't know if it's my network. Please kindly tap on your screen. If you have a question now, you can ask. I've said so much. I've talked about measurements. Anytime I come on live, it's one of the things I talk about. Measurement is key to your fabric, to your final garment measurements. A lot of times some persons don't know how to take measurements. Secondly, when you're on YouTube, when you come on YouTube, you watch a video, if you don't know how to take measurements, if you're being confused about the measurement, go back to their video. Usually almost every creator that make fashion tutorial usually link their how to take accurate measurements on the description box. If you do follow up, you will know. So always check the description box. If they have similar tutorial that showed more detail, sometimes you have a creator make two same design twice on their channel, probably because they've unlearned a new thing and they want to teach you the new one they've learned, or the other first one was not as detailed as the first one, or the previous one was more, they will actually tell you most of the time when they are editing, when they remember. But always do it to check on description box to see related videos. So you watch, the more you watch, the better you get. The more you watch those old videos they've made and all that, if there's confusion in any way, you will get to know. Yeah, like for someone like me, once you reply me on my send a message on my notification, I attend to it. It's not like I'm busy, yeah, but it because I made it a thing. I said I want to impact life. That's why I started YouTube. The money may come, like for how many years now I've been here, I've not been monetized, but I still make videos. I make videos. Nobody pays me for buying fabric to make my video or buying data for me to do my editing and all that. They are not free. When you have question, you ask. I always answer immediately. Like if it takes, except maybe my phone is off. Once my phone is on, I see it. I always reply to my notifications. So if you have questions, I'm still going to stay here for a while just to take questions. If you have questions, please kindly ask whatever question you have concerning fashion. You're lost somewhere, you need, I will answer you as soon as possible. If it's something I have full knowledge about, I'm going to share my full knowledge to you, undiluted. Okay. My charisma is giving. So, do you have any question? You're welcome. You're welcome to my life. Let me know. Let me know if you have any question, and I will attend to your questions. Okay. If you have question regarding any garment, anything, let me know. There's a rhapsody there. Where's that bag? There's a rhapsody there. You can use it. Mm-mm. If there's no question, I would. The life is not as interactive as I want it to be. This, this, this. I've entered heat season. This year, this year heat. Go fun. Yeah, you're welcome. Please tap on your screen and share the live so that more people can join. I'll log out now.